weekly getaways, and we thought that we would share some of the fun with you guys and do a little gathering, get to know you.
Yes.
So we have a couple of little questions that we're going to answer. We did not have a chance to rehearse, and so you're going to get the raw, the real, and I think it's time.
Yes,
it is.
All right. So guys, I'm going to be reading questions from my phone. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Who is the most addicted to their phone?
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Please.
Really?
Damn.
Me?
Okay.
Corlisha?
Well, you post more than I do.
No.
Posting is not an addiction.
I'm addicted. Oh, YouTube.
I'm gonna say this
Okay.
And Pinterest.
Oh, that's okay.
And what, I mean.
And all the things.
All the
things.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
Batsies. Okay. Well, I only say now because she posts the most.
I do post the most, but that takes
You're the
5
most
minutes.
Visually active.
Okay.
I'm the most secretly active.
No, active is this one right here.
That's
Period.
true. That's true. That's true. Okay. Who is the best cook? Okay. Ready? You are the old
This is a joke.
lie.
This is clearly a joke.
She
I switched right before we said it because I just thought it would be funny. I said, I was finna say something. Nope, I'm gonna get them.
Gather gang. These are lies.
They are.
This is kind of a joke, see?
It is
Because-
not kind of. It's fully a
It's
joke.
absolutely, it's a full joke.
Okay, fine.
It's definitely Brittany. Brittany is the cook. For sure.
She loves fresh ingredients. She makes a lot of stuff from scratch, and she's all about variety.
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate that. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany is a true Southern cook. She is. She puts all kinds of things, but not just Southern things.
I thought my pants were good,
These are lies.
It was a good lie.
It's a bad lie.
Okay.
Okay. Who has the most friends? Okay. I don't know if this is completely true, but okay.
I believe this.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah.
What about your friends?
That's it.
Hey friends, I love my friends.
Yeah.
I got a real tribe. Okay, tried and true.
Tried and true tried.
And y'all my friends.
Yes, we are each other's friends.
We are each other's friends, but
I'm
we
not
are
funny about that
too-
word. So I
No.
gotta proceed with caution.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's real.
It
My
takes some
friends
time.
have been through the battlefield.
Yes.
I thank God for blessing me with another
Okay.
one.
And
Good.
I'm an acquired taste, so do what you will with that.
I can do a lot. If we're
Do
gonna do
what
it,
you
friend,
will
I'm not gonna even do
with
it,
that
friend, because you're gonna cut it out of the video.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
I'm an acquired
Keep it to
taste.
myself.
Whoop, that is.
Okay.
Ooh, but we can talk about what's in our cup.
Oh, yes.
Since we're sipping.
Yeah. And since I sipped first, I'll tell you guys. In this beautiful glass, because there's something in this beautiful belly,
That's it.
we got a peach punch party, okay?
That's all right, peach punch party.
What's up? What are y'all sipping on?
So we have the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we're sipping on a little rosé.
Rosé.
Just a little rosé. It's nice. It's very refreshing.
It's very refreshing, very fruity, very tasty.
And I'm like in this phase where I enjoy watching other people drink. It's really weird. I think it's like a pregnancy fetish.
And just because you like it, that's the only reason I'm drinking. Just for you, friend.
I know you're doing it only for
Only
us.
for you.
It's
I
a
want that.
sacrifice for you now.
And I'm
Because
like,
we're friends, remember?
what about your friends?
Hello.
I got you, babe.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question. Who is the pickiest eater? Yeah. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I want to change my answer.
Really?
Oh no! I made it easier!
No.
Brittany's the pickiest, you don't like nothing!
Yeah, I want to.
Wait!
Backseas
Batsies to what?
to you, Britt. Not because you want to be picky, but
No,
Brittany,
she don't like nothing.
she
That's
doesn't
not
like
me.
stuff. But also, there's a lot of things she can't.
I can't,
eat.
so I do have a
She
lot of
can't
allergies.
eat. And then she also has like texture issues.
Yeah, and
And-
just, she doesn't like mashed potatoes.
Just like mashed
Which y'all know I always talk about because I take it personal.
Yeah.
It's like
So between the texture and the allergies, it's definitely her.
Yeah, Britt, you gotta change that.
If it
Make
doesn't
it right. Make it right.
I'll eat anything.
Come
Like,
on, it's you.
No,
It
it's
was
totally
only
her.
because of the way the Lord made
There
it.
we go.
No, it's
Britt.
totally her. No, it's totally her.
Dang, I really felt good about my first
You
answer.
shouldn't
though.
have.
I did.
No, this one I feel like it's gonna be all over the place. Who has the best taste in music?
Oh.
I got an answer.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if I
Okay.
am. This is so hard for me.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready?
I think.
Okay. Let's go. Everybody.
I think all of us.
And you know what? I should do that because I want to be like this one. This
All
one.
of us.
This one.
Because we like the same music.
We have
the
Like,
same
We
taste.
have the exact same
Yeah.
taste in
And
music.
it's so mixed.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
so mixed.
Y'all, today we 3-part harmonized. It was beautiful.
Just
Random.
in the car, and it was beautiful.
Driving through a bunch of trees, leaves falling. It was a music video.
It
It
was.
really
I think it
was.
was a video.
It
and
was
I'm
great.
sure we had captured.
We should have.
We'll do it again.
So now we're going to move on to just some free response
Mhm.
questions. Can't wait for those. Oh yes, our nameplates.
Thank you, Fred. Okay, so these are just gonna be some questions, just so you guys get a little more info about us. All up in our business. Okay, first question. This is a good one. What do you see yourself doing after retirement?
Wow, after retirement. So, starting in 2013, I started to visit New Orleans really often. And after I retire, I definitely want a home in Florida and a home in New Orleans because I love the wraparound porches in New Orleans. I love how it feels there. I love the feeling. I love the culture. I love how it feels there. So I see myself buying at least two homes in 2 different places and traveling. I want to travel. I want to eat food in different places. I want people to be like, "Hey, Janelle, where you at this month?" I'll be like, "Well, actually, I don't even remember."
Where
Okay.
am I?
That's what I see myself doing after retirement.
After retirement, travel for certain. Like that was immediately what came to my mind. Traveling. I want to start well before retirement, but I'm going to commit myself to making traveling my new job. So I want to travel, and I see myself definitely owning property in different places, and not just like timeshare. I want them to be mine. I want to own them, and my friends can come and visit there, but I want them to be my own. So traveling with my loved ones. So with husband and children and grands and friends, and just not being ruled by time, just doing whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. That's what I look forward to.
Same for me. I would love to travel. A pipe dream of mine is I would love to own a property on my family's land in Mississippi. Right now, there's absolutely nothing there. Our old house burned down, and so it's just like a really empty space. So the house where I grew up is just like an empty, vacant lot. And so I always, like I said, like whenever I get money, I want to get a house built there in honor of my grandparents. So I would love to do that. I would love to own a house in either Charleston or Savannah because that is where my spirit is, and I don't know why, but I just always felt connected to those places. So I would love to have property there, and I want to record albums that nobody's ever gonna hear, but just do it just because I just enjoy singing out loud. Just enjoying my life and just doing all the weird things I love, and because you can't tell old people what to do, and so that's it. Just traveling and enjoying my life and just being strange and nobody cares.
I like that. And she should record because she can sing.
I'm talking about pipes.
These heifers also sing.
Dang, gotta be a heifer.
I'm gonna say.
Wow.
And I've been working on going the
see
other
your
way.
true colors.
Good
shining.
These also, you ever heard that heifer can sing. That's what we say in Mississippi. This heifer can sing. This heifer can sing. That heifer can sing. This heifer gonna be able to sing.
Baby Bell is gonna be belting. Okay.
These are some singing heifers.
Maybe that's what we should call ourselves.
The singing heifers.
We did that. I like
Y'all
I
know
like
we
that.
gonna record in my home studio.
I like it.
The singing heifers.
I like
We're
that
gonna
so
make an
much.
album that nobody cares about, but that's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
You know what? One more thing that I think I want to do when I retire is I watch a lot of contest shows, like whether it's culinary contests. I used to watch dog shows.
Oh.
I love the, what are they called? The trucks? The big trucks?
Monster truck?
Monster truck shows. I want to go and view contests and shows everywhere. I want to watch chicken races. I just want to go and be in the crowd.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I just want to do that.
Sounds amazing.
Sorry. So random.
That's what you get to do when you retire. You can do whatever you want to, and nobody can say anything.
You're right. Good.
If you had to choose a career you loved for little money, or choose the one you didn't enjoy for a high salary and commit to it for 5 years, which would you pick?
So choose the one that you
loved,
but for little money, or the one that you didn't love for more money.
Yeah. But it says you only have to be there for 5
years. So
did we already see it?
It's a little personal.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes. And that's why
I said, damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I would do the one that I was not absolutely in love with for the 5 years, and here's why. I think that there are a lot of lessons and things that are rough or not so satisfactory, and if you can benefit from it in some way, i.e. learning something, i.e. gaining something, the money, then when that is over, you can move on to something that you want to do. I'm a firm believer in doing what you have to do now so you can do what you want to do later. That's something I've always really focused on. So I think that I would say that.
It's a very good answer. And I think I'm going to echo those sentiments. While 5 years, tomorrow's not promised. And so like 5 years, you think you can just get 5 years over with and it'll be fine. Like, I think the older that you get and just the more life experiences you have, you realize 5 years, you don't want to take that for granted. But I echo the fact that I am also a grin and bear type of person until your change comes type of thing. And I would prefer to be able to do what I love to do for 15, 20, 25 years and kind of rest on the 5 years of grunting and crying sometimes, but setting myself up financially, because I think of wealth and financial security and stability, it's more than just me. It's for those that are in my circle, those that I love. So I would like to be able to set us up, and if I gotta sacrifice for 5 years so that the rest of what I'm blessed with life is easier and more enjoyable, then I think I'd choose the same thing. It's a tough decision. I think that's an excellent question, because like I said, 5 years is not, it doesn't just fly by if it's hard, but I think that it will be more than worth it. So I think I'll do the same thing you do.
I think I agree with both of those things, like to sacrifice, like, so if it means that for the rest of my life,
yes,
I'm going to be able to do what I want to do and what I enjoy to do. I mean, like, if you are truly miserable, 5 years is a very long time.
It is.
I think it also depends on how old you are when you start. In my early 20s, I think it's kind of expected that, when you first come out of undergrad or graduate school, like, they tell you in school, like, you're not going to like your first job out of grad school, but you have to pay your dues, so to speak. We all have to. So you're gonna hate doing agency work, you're gonna hate doing whatever, but you do that to get your licensure, to get your experience in order to do. So I feel like depending on your age or where you are in life, that's kind of an expectation. But the older you get, the more difficult that becomes. But if you do have to, simply because you don't have the money to go out and live your dream, I think it's important that while you're in a job that you may not love, like, what are you doing with that time? Because if you're just working, then that's different. But with that time, what are you doing in preparation for it? So are you studying? Are you going to school? Are you working on a business plan? Are you talking to? Are you saving? Are you talking to like future business plans? Like, okay, I got X amount of money. Like, let's start putting together your team. Decide what you want to do, what it looks like. So while you're there, miserable, at least you can be looking forward to your life. So use that time to build. So whenever you're done with that, you can go right into your dream.
But I also do want to add, I completely honor people who jump straight into doing what they love, and because of it, they may not have the funds and the ends that they want, or they're like doing some side hustles and really building on their dream that's not necessarily paying off right now. I have family who are creatives and have been that way since they were born, and that is what they give their energy, point blank, period. They don't care how much it pays or if it ever pays. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels good to them and it's something they love. And they say that if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So I honor that, and I know you guys honor that, because we are all about people who follow passions. Like,
yes,
so
love that.
And peace is priceless.
Oh
so
my gosh, so
I may
true.
not be making a lot pursuing my passion, but the peace that I get at night and just the gratification that I get day to day, that I think is priceless. So I love that you added that. We may have chosen the latter, but we respect, I think, and we can go get behind either one of those.
Like sometimes I wish I had that type of bravado to just kind of to just make that blind faith move and just kind of do it. Like sometimes I wish I had that kind of strength and that kind of bravery for sure.
Yeah. So pick your poison, pick your evil, and just commit to it, whatever it is.
Yes.
One thing I would say try not to do is not to like ride the fence too much.
Don't be lukewarm.
Don't be lukewarm. Please don't. It causes so much confusion. I think that leads to anxiety. I think it leads to discomfort sometimes, and then just that feeling of unfulfillment. So pick your side and give all you got.
And do your job as your job. Like, don't be there sad and fussing and not doing a great job. If you are there and they're paying you to be there, do it to the best of your ability. You might need a reference.
You might need a reference.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
You know, I'm so indecisive, and I love food.
Same.
Okay. If I had to choose, like, favorite food, it's not plural. Just one favorite. Food I can eat. I'm just playing. If I had to choose one, it's gonna be a category, but it will be seafood. Like, if I had to say, like, favorite food, I can't narrow it down beyond that. But I have several things that came up for favorites. But if I had to choose, like, one, it would just be seafood. I just love seafood. I can eat seafood every day.
For some reason, this question feels even harder to me right now in my life.
Well, because you're answering for two.
What's your favorite? What baby Bell's favorite?
I hate to echo you. I feel like we've been echoing each other, but I love seafood too. If I had to choose something to eat on a daily, it would be seafood. And just like I was telling you guys today, when I was really young, like at the age of 2 or 3, I was eating I'm Jamaican, so you know they give you the whole fish with the tail and the head. And I was eating that like probably sooner than I could really complete sentences.
That was me and crab legs. I know how to crack a crab. I am a genius behind the crab legs, okay? But I learned how to do that so early. Like, you can ask my mom. I was cracking crab legs early on because they were like, if you gonna want them, you better learn how to get in there and get that meat. I'm not finna do it for you because we all going for what we know.
Right.
So we have been in the seafood game for a while. And we're proud of it. We doggone proud of it.
We are. There's a lake.
Well,
You got a pole? I'm going to say a nice blanket answer is probably chicken. I love chicken in all shapes and forms.
except thighs.
Except
I'm finna say, be
I
honest.
I don't like thighs, and I also don't like. I'm not a huge fan of like chicken livers and gizzards and all of that kind of stuff. I love chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken. I love barbecue chicken. You know, I like chicken nuggets.
This girl is a bubba gump of chicken. I mean, if she
I like chicken tenders. I like chicken salad,
chicken baked, chicken grilled,
Hey.
chicken
Any
salad,
way
chicken
you
soup.
want to serve that bird to me, I would be happy.
Yeah.
So
She
I'm
had
gonna-
us following some chicken smell today, so I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. She said, "Where's the chicken?" And literally, we had to go all the way down the street.
I followed my nose,
She did.
and I
And as
led
soon as
us
it stopped,
directly
You
to
did.
the chicken.
You did.
And
it
I also
stopped.
knows when it stopped. I said, "We've gone too far.
Yes, you
We've
did.
gone too far.
These are all true stories.
Backseas."
Literally. That's what happened. So
I
that's
love the
honest.
chicken.
She does. It's true.
It's a very true story.
Okay. What is your favorite
So for me right now, my favorite time of the day is morning time. I'm generally not a morning person because I'm a night owl, but I had a change in my schedule, so now my schedule starts at 5 a.m. But oh my gosh, I get so much done. I get so much done now. Being up at 4-ish and then being ready at 5, I get to do my devotionals. I'm cleaning the house. Well, now, you know, because I can, because I'm at home. I'm making plans. I can call people during business hours now. Like, I love the morning time. I feel really productive. And it's something really special about watching the sunrise. So yeah, that's my favorite time of day right now.
I'm gonna also kind of say morning, but my morning and Nell's morning is a very different. Hers is like 4-ish and mine is like 10-ish. So I worked evenings forever. So like my day usually starts at like 1 or 2. So I usually try and get up around like 9 or 10. And so that kind of right when I first get up, I do check things, run little errands that I need to. And most of the time I'm doing nothing, just laying there trying to get myself together. So I love that kind of mid-morning, like right before the evening, right before my day starts. That's just kind of my me time, my zen and peace time. So.
My schedule is a little funky right now. So my answer is whatever time of the day when I get to just have some me time. Yes. So my favorite time of the day is me time. And that changes based on my work demands, my school demands, just my life demands. It's no 2 days look alike. So anytime that I can find just a little corner of space to just take care of me and do something for me is my favorite time for right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully things will level out sooner rather than later. And I have a designated time for productivity or just whatever. But right now, anytime I can find for me is all I got.
Yeah. And time is really important to us right now because we all three work 3 different shifts, okay? I work in the mornings, she works in the evenings, and she works in the night. So when I tell y'all, we're dedicated to getting stuff out to you guys and spending time together and planning for our gather game. We really do mean it.
Right. It is a feat to get us all together at the same time. This is the first time you guys are seeing us like together in a very long time. You guys have been seeing us Zoom, so we are very happy.
Well, that was fun. That was fun. I hope you got to know a little bit more about us, just a little bit, because we're really complex beings. But it was fun sharing with you guys. And if there's any questions that you enjoyed or that you want to think to ask like your group of friends, please do and let us know the answers in the comments because we would love to. And we just want to say thanks
Thanks, guys,
for being with us again. See you later.
Bye.